Welcome to my channel Mallorca Under the Sun, and in this video I want to bring you a very quick travel news update which I had wanted to give to you yesterday during my live stream in Port de Sóller. Now there are a few things that I wanted to cover, so let's get down to it now. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my flight here from the UK if you are thinking of coming over. First piece of advice, please make sure you get to the airport in good time because security was looking extremely busy, as was check-in too, with the ongoing staff shortages that the airlines are experiencing. The same goes to if you are travelling by British Airways or by EasyJet. Make sure that you check that flight on the days leading up to your holiday as well, just to make sure that your flight has not been cancelled or changed and you haven't actually been informed. Now my daughter had to get an antigen test before coming back to the island, and I can tell you now that that was a complete waste of time and money. Now nobody even checked that test when we were at the airport, and nobody even checked that test when we came into Palma either. In fact, when we came through the health control, I even asked them at the desk if they wanted to check it, and they just shrugged and let us through. So for me, I feel that is a really clear indicator that all these travel restrictions are soon going to come to an end in the coming days. Okay, so what was it like taking the flight? Well, everyone was asked to wear a face mask when we got onto the aeroplane, but as soon as those initial checks were made, a lot of passengers then took off their face masks and continued the flight face maskless, and they were only asked to put the masks back on when we came into land. So again, that makes very little sense, but that is what happened on my flight. So you may remember from my last travel news update that the Spanish health website are stating that if you arrive into Spain, that you will have to go down either a blue lane or an orange lane depending on your vaccination status. Now I'm pleased to say that when I came into Palma there was no blue lane and there was no orange lane either, so that's just something else that you do not need to worry about when you are travelling to the island, thank goodness. Now in terms of that Spanish health form, that locator form, the only people that need to fill this in are people who have to take a test before coming out here. So that is going to be anyone that hasn't been vaccinated or children aged between 12 and 17 if you're coming from the UK or from a third country. Now this passenger locator form really has been vastly reduced in terms of the kind of proof or the information that you need to provide, and they're only asking for the type of test and a negative result before you get that QR code. So it's really been simplified and it's super quick and easy to fill out if you need to fill it out. If you are fully vaccinated, of course, you do not need to fill in any kind of locator form or health form for coming into the island. You just need to present your COVID vaccination certificate as you go through the health control at the airport. Okay, so the next raft of entry restrictions are going to be reviewed by the end of the month, so I'm hoping that we're going to get some really positive news by the end of the week in regards to all of these rules and tests being thrown out of the window and frictionless travel coming back again into Spain. So don't forget, if you have not subscribed to this channel, to do so already and hit that notifications bell so you get the latest updates. There's also an article on my website now on MallorcaUndertheSun.com under travel updates, and also if you are looking for the current travel restrictions too coming out from the UK, you can find an article all about those with all the relevant links that you need to the government websites too. Okay everyone, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to talking to you again in my next video. Goodbye for now.